Hey guys, ThinkingGamer here. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can master hotkeys in Starcraft II. My last video focused on mastering control groups, and if you can master your control groups and your hotkeys, you will find that your game will be improving tremendously. The major complaint I hear from the majority of new players is that their hotkeys from StarCraft are all over the place, all over the keyboard, and most of them are way different for each of the three races. It seems like that once you've learned one race, you have to go back and learn another, making it difficult to play as a random. The solution that I use, and also many professional players swear by it, is a keyboard layout called grid. And I'm going to be showing you how to do that. First, you want to go down to your menu button in the lower left corner right here. Click on that, and from there you want to go and click on option, and from that left menu go ahead and select hotkeys, and I have mine already set to grid, but the default is standard. You guys, yours will be right here, but just go ahead and switch it over to grid and hit OK, and that's all you got to do. Now what the grid layout does is it moves all of your commands to the left side of the keyboard. Specifically, it moves them to the Q, W, E, R, and T buttons on the top row, and the corresponding keys on the bottom row, which is the A, S, D, F, G, and Z, X, C, V, B. All of your commands will now be on the left side of the keyboard. This is tremendously useful, especially for multiple races. I'm going to be showing you here with the Terrans what this does. Now, as you can see, the first key there is Q. That would be W, E, R, and T. And then down here you have A, S, D, F, and G. And then Z, X, C, V, and B. And it doesn't matter what unit you select, they are always the same. So it corresponds to the in-game menu there. So all you have to do is memorize what position it's in. And it doesn't matter what race or building or anything you do, it's all the same. So you don't have to worry about a key that's all the way halfway across the board, and you don't have to worry about it being different for races. For instance, when you're building a probe for the Protoss, the hotkey for that is E on standard. But when you're building a SCV, which is comparable to a probe, you have to push S for Terran. So it makes it learning it difficult. By doing this, it doesn't matter what race you pick, it's always going to be the same. And I'm going to show you here in a second what it looks like for Protoss. As you can see, it's the same. Q, W, E, R, and T, and it's all the same no matter what building you do or what you do, and you can easily learn these hotkeys. It just takes a little getting used to, and you can easily do this. The major complaint I hear about this is that the attack key gets moved over to T. It's by default A, and it's used so frequently that it's really hard to kind of reach over there and hit T when you need to attack something. I have not found a solution for this yet. I heard of people finding ways to use third-party programs to map their remap their keyboard. My solution for that is I use a G13 gamepad, which allows me to customize my keys, and I just move it to a more convenient location. I'm going to be pulling up this little grid here so you can see the comparisons of the different races and how all these keys, doesn't matter what you're doing, are always in the same place and basically correspond to the same unit and the same thing. I hope you guys find this video useful. If you do, please feel free to subscribe and vote me thumbs up, and I'll be making you some more videos. You guys have a good one. ThinkingGamer out.